Here I am, ladies and gentlemen, with a cast of Scooby-Doo in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, finishing it off in this lovely ending episode. It's been a fantastic journey. Obviously, we've gone through the game, trials and tribulations of the entire thing, beautiful course and thing going through Rome and all the rest of it, putting up a brotherhood of assassins, that kind of thing, restoring Rome as it is, going through, kicking Cesare in the fucking nuts. Oh my god, it's been beautiful. Honest to God, biblical, it's been beautiful. Anyway, now we're here at the end, under the Colosseum in Rome, in the Temple of Juno, here with my lovely people. From left to right, we have the lovely Rebecca, angry and pedantic, sarcastic British guy. No idea whose name is. I forgot. I don't care. He's an asshole. No, he's alright, but it's, anyway. And then we have the lovely Mrs. Bell. Hello, my love. Hello. God bless you, love. Thank you very much for letting your chat. And by the way, if you're watching this, by the way, Bell, all right, give me a bell. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, she's married, isn't she? All right. God rest you, love. Honestly, God. Peace be with you, new children. Anyway, fantastic. I didn't know she was in this. Anyway, you know what I mean? Anyway. Right. Uh, oh, yeah. Anyway, I honestly did not know. I don't mind because the thing is, I was actually watching. Long story short, I was watching The Good Place, and literally one of the things, and then I was watching this. I was thinking, hang on a minute, that voice is. Oh my! No, never occurred to me. Never occurred to me before doing this. Anyway, right. Let's get into it. We're going to finish the game off today, and oh my god, it's been such a. Oh, anyway, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to go for basically till the end of this lovely little thing. Usually I go for an hour, but brilliant. Anyway, we got the Apple of Eden. Okay, we're in the Temple of Juno. What else? Anything else? No, nothing to tell. Let's go. Can you see how excited I am? Oh, brilliant. Okay.
So where are the temples?
You want me to ask it?
Or think it or something. You sure you asked it the right thing?
I know this, I know that symbol. That's a Phrygian cap. It stands for freedom, and that's a Masonic eye. Now those two come together in only one place.
What's happening? I can't move.
Your DNA communes with the apple. You have activated it.
Let me go!
On the 72nd day before the moment of awakening, you, birthed from our loins and the loins of our enemies, the end and the beginning, whom we abhor and honor, the final journey commences. There is one who would accompany you through the gate. She lies not within our sight. The cross darkens the horizon.
What are you doing?
The path must be opened. You cannot escape your part in this. The scales shall be balanced.
But what oh shit, am I doing it? Yeah, but why? No! The lovely Mr. Bell or whatever. Oh, no, okay, just... Okay, if you gotta sacrifice...
Stop! Please!
Oh, no!
You know very little. We must guide you.
Oh no, I don't wanna kill the cute blonde. We're gonna have lots of children. Oh, Desmond and her are gonna have lots.
No!
God. Just do it, Desmond. Just do it, mate. I'm gonna look away. Oh, what do you mean? No. Hang on a minute. If I press any buttons, that means it's my actions that did this shit, innit? No. Anyway, thank you very much for coming by the channel. Welcome in. Grab a drink, grab a spliff, whatever you need to do. I don't give a shit. But anyway, we're. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Done. The way lies all before you. Only she remains to be found. Awaken the sixth. Go alone.
What the hell? What reason is there for that? Like, is there a pathway? There's a thing? So otherwise we couldn't stop the... Oh my god, I can't. I why was there a need for that? Why was there a need for that? I don't know. Why it's just one of those, honestly, gotta throw me through a loop. What was the need for that? So she was, before that, she was talking about the sixth. Yeah, she was talking about the sixth sense. So she said, "You have 5 senses, but we have 6, and we've hidden away knowledge or something like that." So, in order for us to do this, then we unlock the 6th sense. What is the 6th sense? Time. We're aware of time.
Shit, he's gone into shock. Put him back in the machine. It's the only way to fix this. But the Animus did this to him. Am I the expert or not? Do it. No.
Okay. Now I'm gonna hopefully wait till the end on this lovely little thing, because I think them. Oh god, it's just. Oh my god, highs and lows of this entire game. Honestly, god, beside from me dicking around and trying not to poke fun or. Because obviously, like, half this stuff makes no sense whatsoever. It's all a contrived mess. It's the story's meh because it doesn't make any sense in real life, because none of it. I mean, especially if you go back in the historical values, you know what I mean. Some things weren't done this way, and some things weren't done that way, and it's kind of just mashed together to make all these characters kind of work in the same time frame, same historical period. But some. I said this last episode, and I said it before them as well. Ubisoft or the Assassin's Creed team, Montreal, right? Montreal. They have this fantastic ability to have a world. Do you know what I mean? Not world. To make a scene, to like have the intensity there, the depth of whatever the moment is. Very well done. Very well done with the music and the soundtrack. And then when it comes to the settings and all that lovely stuff, obviously with the graphics wise, it's 2010. But, oh my lord. Jeez. Okay. We're going to go through all the way to the end. Hopefully stay with me as we go through, because I know there's going to be some sort of cutscene at the end. There always usually is with the games. And if not, I kind of want to see what happens myself, if you see what I mean. So let's just chill here for a moment or two. Thank you very much for coming across the channel, as I said before, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, all that lovely stuff. Obviously, I'm a small YouTuber, going through the process, whatever, do you know what I mean? But generally, thank you very much for being here. Just going to take a drink of my water. Oh, genuinely, absolutely fantastic. And then, so this is the second in the Ezio trilogy. So it's 2, then Brotherhood, and then the next one is when we go into Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is kind of the last of the Desmond story as well. I think so, if memory serves me right. And I'm trying to debate in my head what I'm going to do next, so where I'm going to go up to, because I don't like the modern Assassin's Creed. In fact, I don't really like Assassin's Creed 3. I detest it. Do you know what I mean? Because Connor is the most miserablest, boringest bastard I've ever known. He's got this monotone voice. I am Connor. Okay, well, that's fantastic as a protagonist, but I'm not going to be here to listen to you. But it's just one of those, really. But having said that, I might go into Black Flag, skip 3 and go into Black Flag, and having because I think Black Flag is quite good. But then again, Black Flag is also has nothing to do with the Assassin's Creed, because you don't even join the Assassin's Creed till the end of the bloody game, if you see what I mean. And mostly it's just you being a pirate. Now, don't get me wrong, that's amazing. I love being a pirate. As it is, I've got the accent for it, so that's fine. Or my mateys, which is just really my own voice, as it is. And yeah, well, we're going to go through it. It's all beautiful. So during this entire time, so we went through all these different things going through the game with Madame Forza. And then we had obviously Leonardo da Vinci, we had Machiavelli, all these different characters. And I want to just Machiavelli, and one of the things I'm going to Google right now is with the Machiavelli. Oh yeah, here he is. So Niccolò de Bernardo de Machiavelli. Was a okay, fair enough. Was a Florentine diplomat, author, philosopher, and historian who lived in Italy during the Renaissance. Okay. Died 1527 at the age of 58. Okay, not too bad. So at the time of this, he was, okay, 40s, I suppose, early 40s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus, he had a lot of children. God bless you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, God, he had 7 beautiful children. God bless you, sir. Fantastic. Doing the work of Jesus there, mate. Okay. Right, it's fantastic. Anyway, but then again, in as far as I'm Machiavelli wasn't a good person. Do you know? Because again, Machiavelli means like insidious, kind of like government kind of shit, all the rest of it. So such a weird thing. You know what I mean? And going through all this kind of stuff. So that's Machiavelli, and then Leonardo, when he found out to be pretty much a paedophile, when he basically took in and groomed a young boy who then became his apprentice and then subsequently his lover. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a bit, honestly, that's a bit fucking sick as fuck. But anyway, and then I researched that as well, and it turns out to be having some genuine legitimacy, along with the fact of, obviously, because the thing is, it's one of these things where it's like a historical thing, and it's one of those things which is, you have to take it back, because obviously, like, in this game, it's very heavily implemented that these people were like gay or whatever, bi, whatever the fuck it is. They're all free loving and Italian. It's all sexiness and all orgies and that kind of thing. But it's really hard because obviously Ubisoft, being whatever the hell they are, woke as shit now and all terrible and all the, except, you know, the full thing. That it's obviously really hard for them not to put any of this crap into the game. Obviously making these people, you know, if they were straight, now suddenly they're gay, or suddenly they're mixed raced, or they're different races, you know, all the other stuff. Much from these different characters. Obviously Forza, one of the things that happened, obviously we read the Vishes with the Lady of Forza, Catriana, anyway, that Lady of Forza, who's a very powerful woman, and she was a genuine figure, honestly God. Obviously she was more in the books. I see books, history books, by the way, and all the rest of it. It's just one of those things, really. So, yeah, I'm trying to struggle what we say because I'm going to keep it fantastic. And yeah, so I've got. I'm trying to think. Is Ezio Auditore based on anyone? And we're going to Google that now. Is Ezio? Is Ezio based on anyone? Let's see. Okay. While each Assassin's Creed game is heavily inspired and influenced, yet they are still works of fiction. Ezio Auditore never fought against Rodrigo and Cesare Borgia. Edward, yeah, that's fine, but was he real? Was he based on anyone? Like, he was based on some Florentine, handsome Italian stallion back in the day and that kind of thing, along with his sister and that kind of thing. So, the biography of him. So obviously Florentine noble during the Italian Renaissance, unbeknownst to most historians and philosophers, a mentor and leader of the Italian assassins, as it is. But there's the thing. Requiescat de pace, rest in peace. Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think if Auditore existed. While Villa Auditore may be a fictional creation, it is based on the real Villa di Maiano, located near. This is the thing. So it's all like half truths and stuff like that, which I kind of like how they took like a realistic kind of approach, real historical stuff, and kind of like weaved it into a nice fictional game. I like that because obviously the few mechanics and stuff like that. And presumably the precursor as well. Do you know I'm sure there was that philosopher who went on, that guy he went on Joe Rogan. And he went on Joe Rogan and he talked about how there was a precursor society and maybe we're all the Anubrakan or some shit like that. And I'm not going to lie, I don't believe any of that rubbish because it's just insane. But anyway, you know what I mean. But I'm open-minded to it. If someone said, hey, look, there's some evidence, because obviously he was talking about the sea scrolls and stuff regarding the precursor society. And this is the kind of thing I watch and pay attention to because it's not so much to see if it's true or false. It's mostly just to get someone else's perspective to just either reinforce or kind of change up your own thinking. And I like that as well because I think most people these days are quite rigid and set in their ways. And I think that if someone has it, especially for me, like I'm not quite stubborn. I'm not stubborn enough to deny someone's argument to me. Do you know what I mean? So if someone was like very concise, had facts, and generally spoke very eloquently about their point of view, and you know, it's not ignorant to just it's not ignorant to have your own worldview or have your own ideas and opinions or this kind of thing, you know, your own perspective. But to deny someone else's simply because you disagree with it, that's their own point of view. And the thing is, everyone needs to have someone else's perspective. Much like the Geth do, you know what I mean? Where they all have their perspective. It's really good, like seeing the same thing but with a different pairs of eyes. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. You know, when you talk to someone else and go, okay, how did you feel about this? And if they have like a really good argument on it, you know, I think you should be gracious and humble enough to kind of change your view on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of no different than what it was. Imagine if you didn't know that the world, that you know, the worlds and the solar system revolved around the sun. Do you know, revolved around the sun? What if you had that kind of dynamic and you didn't know any of that, and then someone literally said to you, okay, well, I was like, okay, that seems a bit weird. I thought, you know, the sun revolves around us. Well, actually, to be fair, there's a good consensus around the scientific researchers and this kind of thing, and astrology and all that lovely stuff. Astronomy, whatever, whichever one isn't the one about stars. And it's all based around this different. It's all fantastic. It's all beautiful. Anyway, if they gave you this theory and said, look, here's this and here's this, here's the geography, here's the something, here's the fucking stars system, here's all the gravitational whatever. As I'm saying, I'm not a scientist. You know what I mean? But anyway, trying to convey that, I think you should be humble enough to like take it on board, think about it for yourself. Obviously, think about it for yourself. Do a couple like thought experiments for yourself, and then come to, you know, a conclusion on your own terms. And I think that's the best. You know, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, say hello to all these beautiful CEOs and stuff like that. Studio management going through now. How? Let's see. Can I skip past this because we've been going? Oh, there we go. Resume. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna burp in a minute. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, take a little bit more water. Anyway, I've had this is all the philosophy and me going over the game basically. I did give it a couple episodes ago a 4 out of 10. I might give it a 5 out of 10 this game. I like that. It might be a 5 out of 10. It's an average game because I felt like the 6 out of 10 was from Assassin's Creed 2. Mostly because the story was quite epic and you were born and you go through the life of Ezio Auditore. And then this stage, and I've said before, it was mostly just you going over the first game again, because think of it this way, the first game we did the Christina stuff, then we did the Leonardo stuff and all this other X, Y, and Z. I'm thinking, and then we just went over it again. I'm like, oh god, okay, that was the worst part, because I like the story when the main mission, but these flashbacks, and then this and then that and then that, oh god, please get away from me. Just no, we don't need it. We don't need any of that wacky shit. It's just, oh god, it's just terrible. And you know, it's one of those things as well. So, as it is, going through the game, I think the mechanics and the weaponry, fantastic. I think that the crossbow was the most overpowered weapon they have there, which is all right. And there's a I'm sure I showed this on when I was recording, and I tried to do it again, but it's quite interesting how, because of the reload, and it just changes for the animation, I think, where you can go from the gun to the crossbow and then switch back again without having to do the reload, which is one of the things that I tried to do. But obviously with the gun, I think you have to do the gun first, gun, crossbow, gun, like that, instead of the other way around. Excuse me, sorry. Don't know where that came from. Anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to go for this right now. How long have you gone so far? 20 minutes already. Okay, we're going to keep going. Okay, because I know there's got to be something at the end. I don't know what there is at the end, but I know there's something. Anyway, and to be fair, since we played this game for like hours and hours, and obviously I don't expect any of you people, if you're still here by the way watching this, God bless you for doing so. It's basically just me chatting, going through the credits, that kind of thing. You know, talking shit with you beautiful people. And it's been it's just been honest again. And when you put in hours of it, hours into a game, I think there is some sort of dedication, because I'm just simply sitting back, you know, and enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? Playing this game over the course of a few weeks and that kind of thing. But these people took this game and they probably did it over the course of a few years. Don't get me wrong, I can be cynical and be like, okay, well, the writing's this one. But at some point, you have to just go, look, they gave a good shot, didn't they? Anyway, and we can go happily into Mass Effect Revelations, where obviously that's the next. Do you know what? I know it sounds weird, but I genuinely think they should have. I don't know. Do you know what? I think if they got rid of the flashback stuff and they're having to get your equipment back and then retraining it and all that other stuff, and they literally just went into the main mission. If you just added that and Assassin's Creed 2 together, do you know what I mean? As it is. So obviously you the first game you finish and then you go off to Rome. And I think if they just had it in the same game and then they had Revelations. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like they got to the end of Assassin's Creed 2, okay, and they said, well, we've got about 1/3 of enough story left over that we want to tell in regards to this bit here, this section of his life, and yeah, so we have this little section of his life. So what are you going to do with that? Do you know what I mean? They're like, okay, well, let's just padding. That's the word I'm looking for. Padding. This game is absolutely packed with padding. And over the course of many times and many hours, obviously with me and making the thumbnails and whatever like that, and going through the game and stuff like that, I can generally say you can like pick out bits where these people generally did it with love, and it was generally absolutely beautiful. And it's just it's one of those things. And yeah, and you know that guy who did the story, and I said this last episode as well. He should have generally been like popping out of here and saying, "Oh, this is the such and such, this is this and this is that," kind of thing, and it would have made so much more like in depth. And a knife at the a note to the I got an achievement, yay! A knife to the heart. There you go. I knew I knew there was something at the end. If I just hanged on there. Okay. And here we are. Are we back at Montergione? Okay, right, here we are. Back, here we go. Okay. Glad to finish that old stuff. Okay, what have we got here? Deposit. Go on. Have no idea what they do, but anyway, okay, so that's the end of the game. It's been beautiful, it's been trialed, it's been all this other stuff, and it's been generally like one of those things. There's still like, well, to be fair, I've done everything, so we could go back and do anything, but no, we're good. Okay, thank you everyone for coming by and checking out the channel. Thank you very much for liking it, subscribing to it, and generally having fun with me as I basically just record some content for you. Yeah, there's not much to say besides from the fact of go check out some other videos, as I said before, and stay tuned for Assassin's Creed Revelations. And if you want me to, generally, because obviously I've got to talk to you guys about what you want me to show you. Obviously I've got a few ideas of what I want to show you, but if you guys generally want me to play 3, even though it's going to be really, God, anyway, you're going to have me roll my eyes quite a lot, especially when Connor talks, just, okay, here he goes again. Anyway, so we have all this lovely stuff, and we're going to go into Revelations, and hopefully it's going to be fantastic, but otherwise, stay tuned for, no, I'll reiterate, stay tuned for more content coming in the future, and stay tuned for Assassin's Creed Revelations that I'm going to bring to you soon enough. Thank you very much for coming by and checking out the channel, as I said. God bless you, drink plenty of water, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.